Can you see the danger? Since LLM tools do not generate anything new and only provide an average of what already exists, the output you get is not necessarily true. You only get what is repeated most often. Can you see the danger? A study just published from the MIT Media Lab sought to evaluate the impacts of using LLM, large language models, like ChatGPT, on cognitive performance. 54 adult participants were asked to write an academic essay in 3 sessions over 4 months and were divided into 3 groups: the LLM group that used ChatGPT only, the search engine group that used Google and no AI tools, and the brain-only group that did not use any tools. There were 5 important findings to the study. First, participants using ChatGPT exhibited significantly lower brain network activation, particularly in executive function and memory-related regions. Second, participants who wrote essays with ChatGPT assistance struggled to recall exact content or quotations from their essays compared to the search engine and brain-only groups. Third, frequent users of AI experienced cognitive offloading, meaning that they passively consumed generated information rather than actively synthesizing knowledge. Fourth, essays produced with ChatGPT were structurally and linguistically homogeneous. And finally, even after stopping AI usage, previous reliance on ChatGPT left participants with persistently lower cognitive activation and engagement. These are important findings because this indicates that relying heavily on AI may weaken critical thinking and executive cognitive skills due to reduced brain activity. The study suggests AI-driven writing tools may negatively affect the memory encoding process, diminishing learning retention, and personal ownership of written work. The potential risk of AI reliance highlights reduced understanding, creativity, and independent thought in learning environments. The data raised the concern about potential reinforcement of biases or echo chamber effects. And this overall demonstration of persistent negative cognitive effects is extremely concerning for long-term intellectual development and adaptability. To preserve your cognition and brain's ability to function independently, the recommendation is to reserve LLM use for refining, not starting drafts of written works and generating feedback. Engage with materials through active recall and elaboration. Summarize from memory, test, treat AI as a supportive editor, not the author. Spend time reflecting. Test your own recall of your own argument. Compare multiple perspectives. Use search engines and academic databases to compare multiple perspectives and cross-check AI responses.